Carter bombs Hope after Sheila receives shocking news from Luna. Steffi informs her father and grandfather at the Forrester mansion that she was confident they would regain control of the business. According to Ridge, it seemed as though Carter was anticipating their arrival. He tore up the LLC documents, Eric laughs. Steffi explains to them the significance of this for the family. She acknowledges Daphne's assistance. Daphne claims that getting to know Carter was enjoyable and that he is a decent man. In the end, Eric reflects he delivered for them. Steffi is still unsure if she is prepared to move on. He did give in to Hope's brainwashing. They believe Carter has finally won, and that may be the end of it. What about Brooke? Asks Taylor. Steffi questions whether she is aware that she and Ridge are once more co-SOS. Steffi won't cooperate with Hope, yet she expects her to stay. She must leave. Hope discovers Carter has updates. Hope is informed by Carter at the cabin that Ridge and Eric visited Forrester. They wanted to discuss taking back control of the business. They're still in control, even though Hope believes they want a share of their success. It won't be changing anytime soon, right? His name is still listed on the LLC documents. Carter imagines tearing up the documents. She says Ridge and Eric can set up a meeting to talk about it if they choose to be involved in the company's future. She doesn't want to become involved right now, though. She has arranged for them to have a romantic evening. Carter is aware that she wants the best for her family. They are the most important thing to him. He would never purposefully undercut her. He wants to keep her safe at all times. She queries why he is speaking in this manner. Carter claims that he has made a choice that he thinks she would accept. Hope is informed by Carter that the takeover hasn't felt right for some time. In front of a state bar, he took an oath. Hope contends that he acted in the company's best interests rather than his own. Carter denigrated his best buddy Ridge and Eric, who has been to him like a father figure. It was incorrect. You let them get in your head, rages Hope. She reminds him that people all across the world are celebrating his accomplishments. The LLC documents bear his name. According to Carter, Ridge and Eric inquired about the documents. What did he tell them? Asks Hope. Carter, what did you do? Luna makes a stunning allegation. Sheila lashes out at Luna at Il Giardino, asking, "Who do you think you are?" Luna claims to have developed a renewed respect for her. She wants to explain things to her. There, Sheila continues to talk about how she killed 2 of her colleagues, the best pals of her hubby. And you think I'll comprehend you? Yes, Luna responds. Sheila, you don't realize how much we have in common. Sheila tells Luna that she should be behind bars and that she can't believe she was given a pardon. Luna affirms this. Sheila queries why she would return to the location of her offenses. What's the matter with you? She's there to see her, Luna explains. Sheila protests. Why? Luna reminds her once more of their similarities. Their blood is laced with it. She's nuts, according to Sheila. Maybe I am crazy, Luna shrugs. As crazy as my grandmother. With nowhere to go and no one else to turn to, Luna informs Sheila. She hoped to be taken in by her grandmother. Sheila advises her to go speak with her at that time. Luna claims to be accomplishing just that. My grandmother is you. She is not someone she wants to mess with, Sheila cautions. You must leave. My father is Finn, Luna blurts. Your son, I am his daughter. Sheila comes to a halt. She informs Luna on her way back that she is a pathological liar in addition to being a killer. Luna advises her to phone or text Finn. He will verify her statements. And Finn and Poppy? Sheila asks. Luna claims that although it was strange, Finn only learned about it after just one night. Finn started to piece things together after learning that Tom wasn't her father. He conducted 2 tests. Sheila, there's no doubting it. I am a part of you. Sheila's eyes tighten. You. Do you really think I'll think you're my granddaughter? Luna gives a nod. Carter gives Hope a surprise. Steffi reminds her family at the Forrester estate that Hope must leave. She needs to get a new job. Hope is a scheme to destroy their entire lineage and is nothing more than trouble. Forrester shouldn't be involved with Hope at all. Hope informs Carter at the cabin that the LLC documents were essential to keeping Forrester under control. He is aware. So, what did you do? She says. Was he coerced into doing anything he didn't want to do by Ridge and Eric? She wouldn't rule anything out. Hope is aware that he has been troubled by his conscience. Daphne entered his brain and planted a kiss on him in this way. Me and you. Aren't we all together? They're in this together, Carter assures her. Not much has changed. He discloses that he struck a bargain with Ridge and Eric. What are you saying? Asks Hope. She exhorts him to come out with it and to quit hesitating. What sort of agreement did you reach? The LLC papers are gone, Carter says. After tearing them up, he returned the company to the Forrestos. Hope reels. Hope is asked to listen for a moment by Carter. She exclaims, "Hey, what were you thinking?" She argues that he made no effort to speak with her about it. You gave in. You gave in. She loved him. She had faith in him. Loved, past tense. Asks Carter. Hope sobs. Does he concur with them that she has been manipulating him all along in order to preserve her reputation and career? She believed he was more knowledgeable. The goal was to remove the toxic leadership. That was wrong, says Carter. Hope it was incorrect. He discloses that he has been given another chance. In a mocking tone, Hope says, "How kind. How about me? How about optimism for the future?" Carter claims that they agreed to his terms when he requested that they maintain her line. Did you get it in writing? Asks Hope. According to Carter's look, he didn't. They're going to fire her, she yells. Whatever happened to keeping my family and I safe? Carter maintains that nothing changes as a result. Hope claims that it transforms everything. They risked everything, and she will never understand why he did this. She must give this a shot for Carter. Both of them work at Forrester, and hope for the future is still going strong. Hope gives a headshake. They will never pursue that. Everything they have worked so hard to achieve has been thrown away by him. How could you have done it? How could you harm me like this? Sheila astonishes Luna. Luna informs Sheila Adiel Giardino that what she has been taught is accurate. Why wouldn't Finn have told her? Sheila asks. Luna gives a shrug. According to her, Steffi is upset and has prevented him from dating her. Sheila is informed by Luna that a DNA test is possible. My granddaughter, she asks. Yes, your granddaughter, Luna responds. Sheila laughs and takes a step closer, saying, You are my granddaughter. She draws her into his arms after giving her a kiss on the lips. My lovely granddaughter. She keeps laughing. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. An explanation of Jacqueline McInnes Wood's maternity leave and Steffi's impending departure. According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, the surprising departure of Steffi Forrester will be made public. Since Jacqueline McInnes Wood will want an explanation for her maternity leave, let's discuss Steffi's future on B&B. Wood just revealed that she is 7 months along with her 5th pregnancy, which is fantastic news for her family. Supporters are ecstatic for Wood and understand that she will require time to heal and form a bond with the newborn. However, as Wood's maternity leave is quickly approaching, Steffi will also be taking a break from the spotlight. Many B&B viewers are already speculating on social media about how Steffi will be written out for the time being. Naturally, we cannot overlook the fact that Steffi and Tanner Novlan's character, John Finn Finnegan, are experiencing a severe marital crisis. Steffi can be pushed away if Finn tries to display any affection for Luna Nozawa. In order to avoid the turmoil in Los Angeles, Steffi has undoubtedly fled to Paris or another city on several occasions in the past. Steffi may choose to go see Douglas Forrester and Thomas Forrester, or she may choose to go somewhere else for an adventure. In any event, for safety, Steffi may decide to leave Finn and pack up the children. After all of Finn's family drama, Steffi might eventually say she's done and leave him. However, with Luna and Sheila Sharp on the verge of forming a potentially evil alliance, Steffi might fall prey to another kidnapping scheme. Maybe Steffi could spend more time in captivity this time. Luna might even try to get Steffi imprisoned in order to turn the tables on her. With nasty Sheila on her side, we wouldn't rule out Luna framing Steffi for a crime like killing Poppy Nozawa. In any case, when Jacqueline McInnes Wood's maternity leave is due, Steffi will undoubtedly have an escape strategy and will keep you informed of every development. According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, there will be some thrilling Steffi surprises soon. Preview of Bold and Beautiful. Hope and Steffi's most recent battle is sure to change Forrester Creations forever. Hold on tight. It will be a rough ride as Forrester Creations changes hands once more in the midst of a startling revelation that, predictably, puts Steffi and Hope of Bold and Beautiful at odds with one another. When Carter tore up the LLC paperwork and seemed to be giving Ridge and Eric back control of their family firm, they were ecstatic. Because not everyone is so certain, we employ the phrase appeared to be. According to Bold and Beautiful spoilers, Steffi is among many who question Carter's genuine motivations. Could there possibly be a catch? Since the Hope for the Future line was seeing some kind of boom, Carter told Ridge and Eric that he hoped it would not be discontinued from Forrester Creations. Although they listened to him, the Forresters were at best hesitant, with Eric only stating that it would be stupid to cut a line that was doing well. However, we suspect that Carter will somehow go beyond this request. According to teasers, a revelation that would change the direction of the business they founded is imminent. Therefore, we must presume that Carter has done something that cannot be undone and that Ridge and Eric are still ignorant of in relation to the fashion firm. It's possible that he has secured firm agreements to work with other businesses to grow the Forrester brand, leaving them heavily indebted or leveraged. Given the hazards, the Forresters showed no interest in Carter's future vision, so it would be astonishing to learn that they are now powerless to change the situation. However, we suspect that whatever Carter has done will have a more localized effect. He may have made adjustments to safeguard Hope and her family because he was so determined to end the perceived inequity between the Logans and the Forresters. Given that he has no shares to transfer, we're not sure how he could provide them a portion of the business, but we also weren't sure how destroying the LLC documents the other day would put a stop to his rule, given that he allegedly filed them. That implies that anything is conceivable. Therefore, Carter has probably managed to make the Forresters company's recovery dependent on maintaining hope for the future and/or Brooke's role as CEO. Would Steffi consent to co-CEO the company with a blonde? Without a doubt, it would be difficult to sell. The daughters of Brooke and Ridge will be at odds once more as a result of whatever startling revelation comes next. As Steffi and Hope argue over their divergent opinions about the pivotal revelation, Bold and Beautiful spoilers hint that they will not back down. One only needs to recall Steffi and Hope's turbulent past to realize that their confrontation will be combustible, regardless of whether they are fighting over retaining or discarding hope for the future or something even more contentious. All indications suggest that, when everything is said and done, Forrester Creations will have undergone a permanent transformation. A fantastic new perspective on Young and Restless is being provided to us by Beyond the Gates' Catherine and Jill, Nina and Carly from General Hospital, and others. We have already written about how Beyond the Gates is surpassing its CBS sister shows in practically every way. We discovered that the new soap opera on the block had given us the best present ever, an unforgettable rivalry, when we visited Fairmont Crest on March 17th. It's not as if we were unaware that Danny and Haley had previously been in love, but the battle lines that were being drawn, in blood, were truly cemented in that incident. Haley, who had just gotten married, didn't tremble and shut down like she had when her ex-husband Bill brandished a gun at her wedding, even after she discovered that Danny, his ex-wife, had been tampering with their belongings in their house. Instead, Haley marched straight over to Danny's and made it plain that the new Mrs. Hamilton would be more than happy to shove if she did. Haley spoke to the elderly woman as entitled and petty, saying, "I know you were in my house, bitch." After that, Haley gave Danny the order to essentially get a life of her own. Remain far away and don't think about us. It simply serves to highlight how pitiful you are as a witch. The scene was thrilling enough on its own. Beyond that, though, we were thrilled to see how cunning the ruling class was in preparing us for an epic conflict that hasn't been seen since Young and Restless. Since Days of Our Lives made Sammy and Nicole mortal rivals, since General Hospital turned Nina and Carly loose on each other, since Bold and Beautiful had Brooke seduce the first of Stephanie's family members, since...
Why?
Because Generations catfight between Doreen and Maya, a battle royale written by none other than Beyond the Gates writer Michelle Valjean, was the greatest soap opera smackdown ever. Yes, We were aware from away that this show was in capable hands, and even better, those hands aren't scared to get their hands filthy.